What's going on, guys? It's Acid Frenzy Brink back with a series I haven't done in at least over a year now. This is going to be Brink's bass lessons. Now you might be wondering what makes me qualified to be a bass teacher. In today's video we're going to be talking about tone. I feel as bass players we focus a lot on tone, even though we're like a supporting role anyway, so we're in the background, and a lot of people don't really know what the fuck bass is. They're just like, that's a weird sounding low guitar they got in the mix. But I wanted to see in this video, what's the shittiest tone you could possibly make? I have a lot of gear here. A lot of probably gear that you might even have. This is pretty basic. This is Fender Rumble 40. I feel like this is probably the most common beginner amp. Where's the first spot you start with tone? The bass. So here, I got what I believe to be my worst sounding bass pickups wise. Also, another big problem with this bass, which I'll give you an alternate angle because I don't think it'll show up on camera that well. I'll get you a phone recorded angle. Is this insane fucking action? You can see the world through there. And I'm gonna get this plugged in and you're gonna hear how it sounds, how I don't like the sound of it. I will swap the pickups on it one day, but first you guys gotta get me to 1 billion subscribers so I can afford it. And let's get it plugged in. I'm gonna run everything, but you'll see from this angle, just middle for now, because we want to first dial in the bass to sound as worse as it can. We need the power scale our bass to sound like shit. So let's get this fucker plugged in. Okay, so that's the tone we're working with now. Okay, let's get some tone off. It's barely audible. Okay, the tone don't quite work as I want on this bass because it's either not audible at all or just kind of this sort of tone. So yeah, I guess honestly maybe it's better to start with just like a basic bass tone and see how much we can fuck it up with the amp. Okay, so first let's cut this in half. Let's cut the bass in half. Turn the mids up because you want the sound mid. Let's go treble 2. Oh, I did have contour on already, didn't even realize. Let's turn all 3 on to see how that sounds. Oh, that's great. Yeah, get all that low end out of there. I'm more of a pick player, I should mention, so let me go find a pick. Okay, if you're going for worst tone, I should probably pick the picks I play the worst with. Because part of bad tone is how you play too, so in combination with the bad action picks I don't really use, I think this will make for quite an experience. I absolutely fucking hate thin picks, so I'll probably go with one of the thin. Now, is this the thinnest we have? It's looking like it's a blue Fender thin bass. So, oh yeah. Thin and shrill, how I love. So get a picture of that just to see what my current amp settings is. If you'd of course love to replicate this at home, there's only so much you can do with just fucking with the amp and the bass sound on the thing. So I say we introduce my pedal board that's in this old school gym bag. Now these are mainly Amazon pedals, so you know they're gonna sound great. I'm gonna stop the recording real quick to get these all hooked up. Okay, so we have the compressor. We probably don't need that. Compressing, I feel like, it's meant to sort of control the sound. We don't want the sound controlled with this. We have a delay. And that's the radiation one, and then the chorus, and then we have an ultra distortion, which I feel is more made for guitars. I think it's meant to be like a Boss duplicate, like the Boss Metal Zone. We have this. I don't know if we'll use this one, and another Amazon distortion. This is like a high gain. I feel like that one has too much bass frequency for what we're going with, and if we do two distortions, that's just going to create a bunch of feedback. That's kind of too OP for this challenge. I want to keep it balanced somewhat. So, yeah, I guess let's just get turning shit on. This is what we're currently working with. It's honestly not the worst thing in the world, but let's hope to change that. Honestly, that's kind of perfect just where I had it. This chorus good. Speed at max. What's that? Could probably make that chorus sound a bit worse, but let's see what the distortion's doing. First off, that needs turned up. That's quiet as fuck. Keep it on verge of about to explode sound, but what, does that sound better on 1 or 2? fucking noise. I ain't doing all the heavy lifting. But I don't know if you can get much heavier than that. What's the compressor? But yeah, I think that's the tone we'll go with, and I like to end these sort of videos with like a little song or a little instrumental piece or whatever I fucking make up. Because honestly, a bad bass tone's a bad bass tone, but you need it in context of everything else. So I came up with this bass line the other day. I'm gonna put guitar and drums over it in post, and we're just gonna hear what it sounds all together. But oh yeah, I also forgot, I wrote that bass line on a 4-string, and this is a 5-string. You guys have probably been wondering about that. And my fucking guitar tuner don't tune B right anyway, so I say we just tune that down to where it's all floppy and it's giving the mix too, because I feel like that adds to the tone. That adds something to the tone. How's it sound amped up? That's what I believe the shittiest bass tone you can get. Send your own submissions. I have an Instagram. I think I should probably link that. You could DM there, I guess, or I don't know. Maybe post a YouTube video, link it.